Hello and welcome back to Wargaming with me, Gary. Let me just get this right. I'm still on my tablet, I'm still filming from my tablet. I think we should just quickly talk about the rugby. Congratulations, Ireland. Best team in the competition by a good mark, I would say. So well done for you, and you deserve the Grand Slam, so well done. England. Well, I mean, I still think Eddie Jones is the guy for the team. I think he needs to have it, like, because he's saying he's going to stay with us until 2020, which will be great. I think he is the right man. I think he's the right man to sort of turn it round and to make us like regular number 2, number 1 best team in the world. There's no reason why we shouldn't be. We've got the base for it. We've got a massive pool of players to choose from, so we should be definitely be challenging. Yeah, so that's me. I think it's going to take him longer. I think it will take him a little bit longer than. I don't think he's going to win a World Cup next year. If he does, fingers crossed, well done. But I think he's going to take him at least two World Cups. To build the type of team that Clive Woodward had. Anyway, right. So that's my rugby little moan going. I'm actually thinking about starting a rugby channel because I love it. I love the game. So and I don't want to take up too much time from the war gaming, which could be a bit frustrating, I suppose, if you're not into rugby. So. What have I been doing? So I've finished. I might not need glasses. I probably will. I've finished my Persians. So let me just show you. I wonder if that's far enough away. Just wait for the glare. Right. So here's the Persians here at the front. Now what I've done, as you can see, now I've done a uniform on these 8. I'm going to be getting a lot more of these chaps because I think they've come out really nice. Black Tree designs again, very nice figures. I think they're absolutely beautiful. Now what I have done, and I'll pick out another one. Yeah. So oops. Right. Okay. So as you can see, I've done the shield. Let me just lift him up. That's right. So I've done the shield black. Now, I've been doing a lot of research on Persians and Persian weaponry and armour and such, and even these are. I think these would be a little bit later in the period I'm aiming for. I've just found somewhere where I can do where they do a much earlier version, which I'm really pleased about. So I think it's First Corps. Do some really nice early Persians. So I'm going to be getting them. But these will work for the period I'm thinking of, like the end of the Assyrian Empire. And then also I've also got a massive Athenian army I'm going to start painting soon. So they'll work well for them as well. So I'm going to build up quite a few. I want to get 5 or 6 regiments of these guys. I think they look fantastic. But what I was going to say about the shield, like you see, that's black. Now I haven't seen anywhere where they were like these sort of light troops would have that type of shield. But what I did do is when I was on Pinterest, yeah, it is Pinterest, isn't it? I was looking at pictures there, and there was one picture particularly which with the black shield, and I just looked at it and I went, oh, that's the colour I'm going with, because I thought it looked so nice. So although it might not be historically correct, well, it's not going to be historically correct, I think it does look really nice, and I think it also makes the Persians. These I'm going to be doing lots of different colours in the Persians. So although I've done these very uniformed, the next 8 I'll do as another uniform, and I'm going to have 24 in a regiment. So and then what I'll be able to do is I'll be able to mix them up. But how I'll make them more uniformed is by just making sure this regiment has black shields, and the next regiment has, you know, like white shields or whatever. Or if I decide to put some decals on them as well, you know, go from there. The thing I was worried about with these guys, because initially when I painted them and shields weren't on, they looked a little bit like UN peacekeepers because of the blue, the emphasis on blue. And I was concerned. I'd seriously thought about painting over the trousers until I put the shields on, and then once the shields went on, I thought, oh no, that works. I thought, yeah, no, that's fine, that works. So that's the Persians finished. I've got over here. Oops. And back just a little bit. Right, there's 2 Savage Orc Boar Riders. Not finished, clearly, as you can see. And what I'm going to do is, I'm going to do something a bit special on them. I'm not going to talk about it now. They're black tree again, as are most of my stuff, except for these guys at the back here. Yeah. So these archers, crossbowmen, and handheld weapons, spit swords and such. They're all from Renegade, and I'm really pleased with it, how they're coming up as well. But I think I showed you them last time, and I've got some Egyptians here, and I've forgotten the name of the is it War Game or War? I've forgotten their name again. I feel bad now because this is the second time I've looked at them. Although, to be fair, I'm going to be doing a whole piece on these Egyptians. If anybody knows the name, can you remind me? I mean, my brain is going to mush. Yeah, so if anyone's out there and they know what pack these are from, let me know, and then I'll make sure I won't keep forgetting. Right. Okay. So that's them done. Yeah. So that's where I am with that group there. I want to finish those orcs there. And I thought I'd quickly, because I really enjoyed going through what people say, comments, and that's quite nice. It's nice because it's nice to hear what they're saying, but it's also, I think, nice to say thank you very much. I tell you what I did get wrong. My subscribers, I made a mix up. I've actually got, and I'm still very pleased with this. I've actually got, it's 211 subscribers. Now, last time I spoke about my subscribers, the amount of subscribers I had, I read the wrong bit. And it was views, and I had 232 views. So I a little bit of a mix up, so I do apologise for that. But so that's that. So right, so if we start off with Victor C. Sinner, impressive amount of figures you've got there. May you paint quickly and get them on the tabletop soon. I totally agree with the words that you were saying there. Yeah, it'd be really nice if I could get them painted quickly. It's not going to happen because I'm a tediously slow painter, and. But I'm steady. I'm like the tortoise. I just keep going. So it won't be quick. But I do get excited. Oh, I tell you what, I haven't finished with these Persians. Persians need varnishing, but I'm going to do them as a huge job lot when I get round to doing them all. Then we've got it's either Josfa. Or Yosfa, Thorbion. I'll spell that Thorbijon. Thorbion, yeah. And then what he says is, I'm after some renegade orcs as well. So frustrating about their store. Yeah, and I totally agree with you. They have a telephone number on the website. So although it does say that that site's closed down for the moment, and I suppose there's no guarantee they're going to open, but there is a phone number. And when I spoke to the guy, this was last year, he seemed very accommodating. So I'm wondering, Josfa or Josfa, I'm wondering if you contacted them, they might actually say, "Oh, all right, we'll make this batch up for you," and see how it goes. But yeah, so I don't think it hurts. I'm gonna ring them up at some point because there's some figures I want. Not at the moment. I've got too many to get painted up, and the ones I really want to concentrate are on the ancient Syrians, the heavy infantry ones I'm working on. So so I want to try and get as much of these done. But in the meantime, I need to buy in some more Persians. Then we've got basic miniature painting. That's an impressive amount, Gary. Paint well, my friend. And right back at you, mate. I was on your channel only the other day. Really some nice work going on there. And quite a lot of it to do. So, so all the best, mate. And I suppose that like my dad used to say, crack on. Crack on, mate. Yeah. Ken's Paint Shack. Hello, Ken. How you doing, mate? I said Ken, it's Kent. Scott, yeah. Man, you got heaps on the go, mate. Looking good so far. Great vid, Gary. Well, thank you very much, Kent. Kent's, I try to look at everybody's videos, but I make a point of looking at Kent's because his painting is so good. So if you've not seen his figures, go and have a look. He does some beautiful painting styles. I asked him once to show me how he paints legs on his figures, and it was really nice. He did a really nice piece for me, and it's and which I've been copying ever since. So yeah, very very nice. So that's so thanks for that, Ken. Then we've got Gavin Booth. Keep that brush moving, Mara. He says, Mara, I'm not sure where that's come from. Looks like a fair way to go yet. Regards, Gav. Yeah, well, thank you very much, Gavin. Yeah, you're right. There's a lot there to do, and keep the brush moving is quite right. I've got my brushes over here, so as soon as I finish this video, I'm going to crack on and get them done. Then we've got so cheers, Gavin. All the best, mate. Then we've got Red Green 09, and he says that now sometimes I struggle to read how he's written it in, but if I just go through it with you, so it says like thing doing, flesh and slitty green like in films. Yeah, that's true. Films of lore. If look at the orcs in that not green. Yeah, no, and you're right. So putting that together. Yeah, and that was my point about the orcs. If I just bring one up, I've done the second flesh brush on them. Then you see there is still a green tint, but they've gone much more to the flesh side. And that's what I was saying from the lore, which he was saying, and also from nursery rhymes, fairy tales. That they do talk about orcs and goblins as being much more an orangey, fleshy colour. Orc in Butch. I'm not sure when I should do a vid. So he's going to do a vid of his own on orcs. Did one time at a show, had played both. Oh right, I see. I played both 40k, and I think that's fantasy as well. So he's got a heck of a lot of boys. Well, me think Mantic. Oh yeah, Mantic for more boar riders. Yes, and it's funny you should say that. I was looking at the Mantic website the other day, and I think the boar riders look really good there. So I may well be increasing the size of my boar riders with Mantic games. Get one last giant spider. Oh, so you got a last giant spider. All kinds of stuff for the boys. We'll see if post them. I'm not sure. We'll see if post them. No, you've lost me on that one. But yeah, no, I totally agree. Mantic was a really good place, and yeah, you're quite right. I'm basing my figures. I'm coming away a little bit from the Games Workshop thing of everything's green, because I just think I love the way the flesh comes through. So I mean that's really good. Then we've got Liberator 240. Nice one, Gary. Very enjoyable. Thank you very much. I've been watching the Liberator channel for quite some time, and I love the painting he does. It does quite a lot of 28mm, which is what I really enjoy. Although I've noticed he's been branching out a little bit. Yeah, but really nice. Then Sergeant Oddballs, great stuff, mate. Cheers, mate. Thanks for the comment, and likewise, everybody I mention in here, I go on your channel as well all the time, just to see, because I use it to not only because it's nice whilst I'm painting to look at what people are doing. It's also I also really enjoy. Sorry, I've got that mixed up. I enjoy watching what you're doing as well, but and especially whilst I'm painting. But also the other thing is I learn so much from when I watch other people paint. So yeah, so that's really good. Then we've got Heresy, Dyslexic blokes. Dyslexic blokes shouldn't be allowed to have their own channels. That's crazy. Anyway, Heresy Productions. Nice one, Gary. And so that's Palmer. So nice one, Gary. Love those orcs. The skin looks great. Oh, thank you very much. That's yeah. I think it's different, isn't it? So that's what I was kind of aiming for, and I wanted the flesh thing. So I'm glad you like those. Those models remind me of the classic Marauder range, and then it says cheers. Now I didn't know that. I went on the to the internet and found Marauder orcs, and you're right. Some of them, not these ones here, not the Renegade ones, but the Black Tree look very similar. So similar, not in the fact that they were copied, which I'm sure they weren't, but just like in the size and the shape, and the facial features, they do look very similar. Then we got Nick from IDIC Beer, 40k. Great update, mate. Enjoyed that. Thanks very much, Nick. Nick, anybody who is doing this must know Nick. He's got his own channels, heavily into 40k. And one of those, he collects a lot of those, the mechanical ones, but we should say but great. And and what I really like about Nick's videos, or more importantly about Nick, is he just gets time to go and see everything that is going on, and he's very supportive of people who are just starting. So yeah, nice one, Nick. Cheers, mate. Then I got MG. Oh, he told me what this meant. So MGH 1736. Nice variety of figures, Gary, and coming along nicely. Well, thank you very much. That's one of the things I've purposely picked, a variety of figures, because whilst I'm doing, I'm just getting the computer to the next set of comments. I purposely do that because it keeps my interest. I find if I paint one thing for too long, I start going, get mad. But with a nice, so that Egyptians, Persians, orcs, orc boar riders, I think that's a nice mix. So so thank you very much. Then we've got Mary Hinge. You've got plenty going on in there, Gary. Sorry. Those orcs are very nice looking figures, by the way. Thank you very much. That's as I've said before, I'm quite pleased for myself how the orcs are coming out. They're early days yet. But it's nice that people are looking at them and quite liking the way the flesh comes through a little bit, so that's nice. Medieval Warrior, who I was watching, he was playing a game. What was Scotland Forever, I think, or Scotland, something to do with Scotland, medieval Scotland. But it looked really interesting. And what I like about his videos is that he does a lot of like anything to do with medieval. He seems to be really into medieval history, and he's done video games. He's done board games. He paints. I've seen him do battle reports, all on medieval, and very interesting, very informative as well. So he says, "Great looking orcs, Gary. Glad you are feeling better, mate. Thank you very much." And I'm glad I'm feeling better as well. I don't want to go through that again. That was bloody horrible, it was. And then, I told you I fell over and fractured my epoxy hip as well. So, yeah, great. Then we got WG Revival. Glad to hear you're on the mend. Thank you, mate. That's a lot of orcs there. Yeah, and that's what the general consensus is. I've got a lot of orcs to get through. So, and I shall persevere. I shall get through those orcs. Then I've got, now my last one is Leon T66 or T66. Another great chat, my friend. Been watching your channel since day one. Oh, that's excellent. Thank you very much. Just love your enthusiasm. That's nice. That's nice. What I would say, so that's been said a couple of times. And what I would say is I'm not trying to be enthusiastic. I think I just am. So what you see is what you get, really. You get the, although that's my work tells me that that's not strictly true. What you see is what you get, because everyone puts their best foot forward, and I'm doing the same. I'm on camera, so I want I want my best foot forward. But it is nice that people pick up and say, yeah, you're enthusiastic, and that's nice. So yeah, thank you very much. So your enthusiasm for this wonderful hobby of ours, and I agree, it shines through in every video. Very nice. What a great idea to read through the comments. Yes, I know, because I was so bloody useless doing the shout outs for other people. So you're right, it is a great idea, and it seems to work for me. I've mentioned in one of my videos that I don't often do shout outs because I don't like to leave anyone out. No, I totally get that. This seems to cure this. Reading through the comments is a great way to do it and give a little back to everyone that follows you. I'll be stealing this idea from my next video, buddy. Hang on, is there a read more? I think there might be. Hang on. Yeah. Oh right. Yeah. So he's got to steal this idea for his video, and he's put ha ha ha. Leon, you're more than welcome to it, mate. I've got to be honest, it's not my idea. I go on a lot of channels, and there was a rugby channel I was on, and I got the idea from him. So, but it's not my idea; it's somebody else's idea. But I've stolen it. You steal it. If it almost, if things go forward, that's great. Yeah, so good. Well, so that's me done. We're on 23 minutes. That's very long for me. So I'm not going to prattle on anymore, and I'll see you next time around. Hopefully, I'll get these Savage Riders finished. So I'll speak to you later. All the very best. Take care. Bye.